Hey guys, and welcome back to the United Star. And Prayan, we're into the hat for the next round. But before that, let me clarify. Uh, Prasham hasn't come because he said that we were going to lose after the next game, and he's just really sad that we won this game. So he's just afraid of us to take the banter. But Prayan, what's your take on the game? I mean, sloppy first half, Pogba's introduction, we knew that would create some sort of creativity. Um, Let us know what you think about the game.
when I s- Vishesh, when I saw the lineups and I knew how the first half was going to go, I knew that we weren't going to have any creativity going up front. I knew that uh, we'll be okayish defensively, but going forward, we won't have the link between. We won't be able to transition, and that's what we've seen with McFred. And then my man came on, and I mean, I don't know, like I don't know why Oli couldn't have started with Pogba if he was not 90 minutes ready. Maybe play him for 60 minutes, get the goal, and then sub him off, and then get McFred for the solidity. But I don't know what the problem was. But yeah, I mean, he came on and he proved it. Like what the fans were crying out for. He came on and he showed that McFred wasn't going to work, and he got the goal. And it's not only the goal, like he had an impact. He was linking up the play very well. The touches, the 1-2 touches, it just changed the way we were playing. We were so much more confident going up front. We were so much more confident in the midfield. We weren't getting dominated by Milan. They weren't able to pass around us like they did in the first half. The first half was one of the worst halves I've seen from United. We started decently well for about 5 minutes, but then we were quite bad. Fred was misplacing passes. McTominay couldn't carry the ball. I think defensively we were pretty good, but in the first half, Luke Shaw was our only outlet. It was just a punt forward, Luke Shaw getting on the ball, and I think the two chances that we had were both uh, that way only through Luke Shaw. Yeah, so I mean, first half was bad, but yeah, second
You
half,
know,
I think Pogba changed
Yeah,
the
and I
game.
think I think you summed it up pretty well when it comes to the first half performance, the Fred issues. We've all come out and said he has that commitment that we want in a player, but he's just not the player to play week in week out because of all the missed passes that he does. But I'm gonna go into a certain segue. What is your thoughts on the way Maguire and Lindelof played? Because even though Zlatan came on, and I think you mentioned this, the only time he got the ball was one header. Otherwise, it was well managed by our defense.
Yeah, and that too, he won the header over Luke Shaw because and Luke Shaw is not very tall, so you expect Zlatan to get the header. But and brilliant save by Dean Henderson. He had a fantastic game. I think defensively we had a very good game. I Van Bissaka, he was caught out a few times, and but we've come to expect that from him. That happens to him a few times in the game. But our centre backs, I think, were very solid. They were very good. They were good. They shut out most of the threat that came in from Milan. I don't think they had any clear cut chance other than that chance towards the end of the first half. Luckily, they couldn't score. But yeah, otherwise, I think defensively it was a very solid performance. Maguire and Lindelof. That's all.
I think we just need to be happy, irrespective of how the game went, that we're into the next round. And
Yeah.
talking about getting into the next round, obviously, sorry, the draw will take place tomorrow, and we'll find out who we're playing. But with the teams that are out, how easy has this tournament become for us? Because obviously Spurs is out, Rangers is out, something that we didn't expect. We've managed to remove Milan as well. The only threat, idly, when we're looking at it, is possibly Arsenal and Roma. What's your take on how important this tournament is now for us?
See, I think tournament trophy wise, this tournament is very important. It's the Europa League, but it's still a European trophy, and it's. I think Oli came out and said in the last interview that trophies aren't something that you judge the progress of a club by, but everyone knows that you do. It's you have to quantify your progress, and I think trophies are a way to do that, and a European trophy would be a very good way to do that. Uh, a second place in the league is very good, but when you add that with a European trophy like the Europa League and maybe the FA Cup. I'm not saying anything. Maybe it's a fantastic season. because obviously we were never going to compete with City for the league. But yeah, I mean, if we get the trophy, it's very good. Coming to the competition, yeah, I mean, Arsenal have been looking very good for the past few months. They did lose their game today, but still, I think Arsenal are a threat, and Roma, as you mentioned. But otherwise, I think if we don't, I think we're going to get through. If nothing goes wrong, we're going to get to the finals of the competition. I think we're on track for it.
I think, Prayan, you saying us getting to the finals will be breaking that semi-final, thing
Yeah,
that's going on at United. But I think you've said it right. When it comes to the other teams, I'm not afraid of anyone now, especially with Spurs out and Rangers out. Arsenal definitely, but I just hope for once we get the easy draw and we get someone like Ajax who aren't that great at the moment, or Granada or someone like that, and we see an Arsenal Roma quarterfinal. But guys, that's about it. We're into the hat for the next round. The draw will take place tomorrow. But more importantly than that, the next game is the FA Cup quarterfinal, and let's hope we go ahead into the semi-finals in that as well. But that's it from Prayan and me. We'll see you next time. Do like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.